What I will say is I do believe that the responsibility of Marvel comic books is to comment on the world that we live in. I think that we live in very, very, very dangerous times right now. We live in times when around the world we're seeing people abandon democracy for authoritarianism. We see things like kids in cages on the border. You understand? We see families being separated from one another. We see a rise of fascism around the world and here at home. I think that Marvel comic books have the responsibility to comment on that, not to run away from it. When Stan Lee put together Marvel, he wasn't afraid of commenting on the civil rights movement, racism, drugs. He's confronted homophobia, all things. So I think that Marvel has a responsibility. I thought it was my responsibility as editor-in-chief to confront those things. So yes, I do wonder, where are the stories about kids in cages at Marvel? Where are they?
Yeah.
There's kids in cages on the border and Marvel's silent. I knew Stan Lee. I was close to Stan Lee. I had many conversations with Stan Lee about what I was doing. He approved of everything. He approved of Miles Morales, of Black Captain America. He loved it. Stan was a very, very forward-thinking, progressive man. He saw the big picture. He was very supportive. I cherished his support, you know, and I respected him immensely, which is why I say that I think that it's important to follow. The true thing is to follow his legacy. His legacy was to deal with the world. If Stan Lee were here, he would do stories about kids in cages on the border. He would do things about fascism. He wouldn't say, oh, well, you know, there's good people on both sides. He wouldn't say that.
Whoa.